It says going live. Are we live? Are we here? We're live. Oh my God. Oh my God. Neverland. We're live. We're doing it. Holy jumpins. Just gotta wait for people to start rolling in, I guess. I've never done this before, so let's do it. I know I look like 3 different shades of hell, but I don't care. Let's see who's all home today. Flavio, I'm live, buddy. Yeah, first time for everything, I guess. Hey. So, I'm here. Hi, everybody. I'm finally doing it. We're doing it live. That sounds really dirty. Let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Yep, I'm here. I'll wait. Hi, all 2 of yous. Hello. I can't see who you are, but I know you're here. That sounds creepy. I don't know. He's up. I figured since I have time, since I have a broken ankle, might as well at least say hi to everybody. Don't, you can feel free to say something if you're here, if you can hear me. You can't hear me, right? Let me double check my settings here. This is new. This is different. I'm clicking around. Well, that's what happens when you go live. Just making sure everything. Yep, we're getting sound. Can you guys hear me from your end? Because I wouldn't know. Let's see here. There we go. Just like that. Say something. Can you hear me? Who's all here? I see 2 of you. You know what's really creepy? The fact that I can't see who's watching me right now. Taking a risk. It's snowing outside here, and yes, we can hear you. Thank God. Thanks, Joel. How you doing, buddy? Wow. All right, Flav's here, my buddy Flav. What's up, buddy? How are you? What's up? What's up? Where's Danny anyway? He's probably working too, I would imagine. Oh, right on. Snowing outside here. How much snow in there, Joel? I haven't even seen outside here, obviously. I've got a busted ankle, so I can't exactly get out too far. It's good to see you, Flav. It's good to talk to you, It's just nice to have company. Apparently I have good company. So yeah, how much snow you getting there, Joel? Because it snows like a mofo over here. I'm in Eastern Canada, right? So I haven't played my attack mine in a while. Oh, really? 5 centimeters. Wow. There you go. Listen, Joel, just remember when you're walking outside, if there's snow-covered ice, don't walk on it. Try to avoid that. Because that would be nasty. Trust me, I'm in a cast right now, so. How come you haven't played your attack mine in a while? Pardon me. Jeez. 5 centimeters. Average over here for storms, man, I'd say about, wow, depends on the year, but we get a lot. It's like 15 centimeters, sometimes 20, sometimes more. I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, by the way. That's pretty much where I'm at, if you didn't know already. I'm pretty sure you did. So, I wonder, because I've never done this before, I wonder if I can find a way to put the link, especially on Facebook, so that this way people know I'm here. Hi. I'm going to put a status up. Forgive me for being rude for a second. Yeah, first time for everything, man. I've never done this before. So let's do it together. Again, that sounds creepy. Forgive me a second. I'm just going to type out something here. I'm live on my YouTube channel right now. Say hey. Yep, first time for everything, huh? A broken string, too lazy to get it changed. We'll get that done this month, though. Okay, cool. Bring it on, because I want to see you play some more there, buddy. I mean, I like the sound of Attack of Mine. I hope I'm saying that right, because there's different pronunciations for everything. It's a pretty cool instrument, man. Especially Attack of Mine. Or a Thunderbird, or Stratocaster, or whatever you play. For sure. I don't really. I mean, I play guitar, but not very often. I have an acoustic. It's a large-bodied Epiphone. A buddy of mine helped me set it up, pretty much. And there's a store called Long and McQuaid, the music store over here, obviously. And the best buddy of mine, he's the guitar tech that works there. And one of the regional managers I know pretty well, too. And they set me up pretty good. I bought it. When did I buy that? What year is it? I mean, going on about, I think, 8-9 years now. I think 9 years ago is when I bought it, I believe. Could be 10. And still in pretty good condition. I barely touch it, so it doesn't really get a whole lot of use. I'm more of a singer than I'm a guitar player, and that's, mediocre at best, too. But can never walk and chew gum. I'm just not that talented. Barely been talented to walk on the ice, for God's sakes, without breaking my ankle. So there you go. But no, I mean, I'm glad you're keeping with it, though, because I mean, restrain that beast and get her going. Obviously, you have trouble walking. Yeah, a little bit there, Nicky boy. One of my best friends in the world, Mr. Nick Hiltz, the guy responsible for giving me this camera, this webcam, by the way. God bless him. Yeah, I see you're hard at work there, Nicky boy. Yeah, me too. It's okay. Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. I don't know if Flab's still in here or not, but Flab, meet Nick. You guys are both awesome people. You guys get along. Not even close. Well, I'm just glad this works. This is the very first time I ever went live with the camera you gave me, man. So hopefully it's clear and, you can hear me decently. People saying that they can, so I look like 3 different shades of hell, but hey, Hugh Hefner out in my house coat, It's not quite I don't think as nice as yours there, Nick, but at least I'm warm, I can stay warm somehow. But no, I mean, like I was talking to you before there, Nick, day 2, things are a little sore, but, little toesies are sticking out. So thank God for that. I got good circulation. Everything's good that way. The cast is comfy, like I told you before, but again, yeah, the ankle's not so comfy. Oh, Joel's right in here. Bought it 12 years ago from my friend Jeff Nelson. Oh, yeah, okay. Played it a lot, mostly at a bar in Chesterville. Oh, nice. Called McCluskey's. I don't think I've ever been there. Daniel Rutano runs the place, always brings in great acts. So that's cool. I mean, at least you guys have venues there. Ontario is always a booming spot. So not so much over here. A lot of the venues that, bands can play at, like bars, they've either changed ownership or they've shut down, or that old Chestnut. But, yeah, speaking of the Chestnut, I miss that place. Used to have a place called the Chestnut. It's pretty much where I kept my teeth and everything. It's good that you guys have venues out there, though. I mean, obviously it would. It's Ontario. You guys can, play around a bit. I haven't been to Ontario in a long time. I think the last place I was Toronto, and that was, 15 years ago. It's been a while. I do plan on going back at some point. I'd like to take my girlfriend Lisa, on a trip. Hey, Ruby, how you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. There's another pretty girl. Here we go. Ruby, meet Nick, by the way, and Joel. But I do plan on going to Ontario again soon. Plus New York City. I'd like to go back there again. I was there a couple times. I really like it. I mean, of course, you have to love New York City. But, it's just one of those things, man. I mean, venues are few and far between, especially around where I live, in this province. Oh, look, there's Precious. Hey, baby. Hi. Say hi to the people. She's not really interested. All right, lay down, do your thing. Oh, the dreads on her back, man. I think it's almost bath time for you. And probably for me, too. I just have to hang my leg out the side, but you know how it goes. Cute is right. That's Lisa's cat, Precious, Hey, Precious, say hi. Say hi. Yep, she's 13, 14 years old. She's half Himalayan, half Siamese. And of course, she's long, white-haired, and I have black uniforms for work. That's the joke. you know. Oh, does she? Well, that's cool. How old's daughter's cat? Oh, hey baby, how you doing? See, look at that. Hey, what you doing? Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't like that too much. You're in a playful mood, aren't you? Well, I wish I could chase around, but unfortunately, I'm peg-legged. Ugh. Yep, that's Precious. You're beautiful, you are. That's Lisa's cat. We've had her, well, since I've been living with Lisa, about almost 8 years now, which is blowing my mind. Holy Joe, how could she put up with me for this long? I don't have a clue. I don't know. Um, it's just one of those things. But no, anyway, getting back to my point. I'm sorry, Joel. I'm going way off topic here. No, I'm not on any medication that will screw me up or nothing like that. Just straight up ibuprofen. I wish I had that excuse. Uh, Venues, yeah, especially the city where I live in. I'll say it now because there's just a couple people here. Fredericton, New Brunswick, Eastern Coast, Canada. It's kind of tough because in the last more than a decade, like I said, like places have been shut down or new ownership been turned into different things. We have this bar district, I guess if that's what you want to call it. It's downtown. It's called the Tannery, the whole entire place. There's places like it's called Chrome Club Chrome now, Khrome. Really nice owner though. She's very sweet. That's pretty much where my band Awake by Sunday got started. It was called a different place back then. It was called Nicky Z's, but um, anyway, it's a good spot to play. We're trying to campaign to get back in there. A little homecoming to Chrome kind of. I don't know. We're playing on it. I know it sounds stupid, but we're playing around with the idea of going back there to play a whole show and for the whole night, whatever. And we'll see how it goes. There's another place called Dolan's, which is right beside that in the same area. There's a place in the back called the Capitol. There's just a few venues left. Not a lot of bands can play because it's all either ticketed or like the cover charge is like phenomenal. You know, um, so things aren't the way they used to be. That's for sure. Oh, what's that? Joel's talking again. One of the bass players we had with us here was from Eastern Canada. His name is Ryan Balston. Well, never heard the name. It's one of those things too. It's like, well, don't you guys all know each other? I mean, it is a smaller place in Ontario. I mean, and there are a few names, especially musicians that play around here that we all know each other somehow. Somebody that knows somebody or whatever. Uh, and I kind of like that because it's a decent support group, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, but I mean, to me, it's awesome. We all support each other. We all support live music. That's the only way to have it, right? So there you go. Oh, I forgot Pinky's up. hmm So I don't know. Like I was saying before, the next time I'll be back to Ontario, I have no idea. I mean, if I ever swing by that way, I'm definitely going to look you up, man. We're going to have a couple, and that is if you drink and all that. I don't try to drink too much, but when I do, it's like game on, like party on Wayne kind of thing. Um, what else is going on? Really not much. I mean, this is day 2 of me off my feet on these crutches. Precious, she's been super sweet. She knows that daddy's hurt. Well, call me daddy. That's just again creepy, right? That's creepy. Um, you know, but no, it's been something else, man. I've been trying to keep my leg elevated, as much as I could, and the doctor, the doctor has given me 8 to 12 weeks estimated off, which is. Oof. I don't do so well with being off from work because I'd rather be working and always busy, always on the go. Um, I'm usually the designated driver. The old hotel there has some rooms for bands. Oh, that's cool, and that's very responsible of you for sure. I don't drive myself. I don't even own a car, and good thing because, you know, um, even though the night when I took my big spill, the fall, I could have used a car at that point. The roads were clear, imagine that, but the sidewalks and the trails or the shortcuts that I'm taking to come back home here, they're all covered in snow. And there was ice underneath of that. So that's pretty much what happened. Well, I mean, obviously you've seen the video before this, and it'll fill you in. That's the whole story, but I don't want to rehash anything. But I mean, yeah, it was, ouch is probably the best word to use. Me and Flav were talking earlier, and he goes, "Man, you gotta watch that dubstep." Oh, jeez. And he's right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But yeah, it was quite the spill. It sucked. I mean, it still sucks. The cast is comfortable. It's up to my knee, but the ankle's not. It hurts. I mean, ow. Extra strength, like I said, Life brand ibuprofen, I guess, is the way to go. I looked it up, and see, you should never do this either. And this is what I was saying to Lisa before. This was yesterday. Never look up your injury. Don't Google that. Don't Google that shit because, but it's a spiral fracture. Now, spiral fractures, you're supposed to have hardware to help your bones mend. In other words, screws or plates or whatever. I don't know how I escaped that. Obviously, things are watching over me. But yeah, it's true, Rest that foot, Tyler. You'll be okay in no time. Man, I hope so, sweetie. I really do. I have faith. I'm looking forward, positive at everything. And, it's so far so good. I mean, again, it's only day 2, but, I got an email back from one of my bosses, and he said, your job will always be here, EI, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you, kind of thing. That was real nice of him. I have good bosses. I really do. As long as I keep them informed, then they, we've been talking back and forth. So yeah, I gotta love time off work indeed. And funny story, side story, not really funny. Every time I ever took a vacation, something bad happens. Something awful happens. I won't get into that, but every time. Now, I didn't schedule any time off now. That's for damn sure. Accidents happen. But yeah, this is pretty much it. But yeah, every time I take time off of work, something bad happens. I didn't expect to have this much time off. I mean, yeah, yay, I'm getting rest. I'm getting rest. It's tough, but hey, I have nothing but time. So, and I look like this too, 3 shades of hell. We'll take care of that injury, buddy. I'm sure it'll be good to get busy again. Yeah, it will be. I'm just antsy, and this has only been a couple of days in, and I'm sitting here going, oh man, at least the apartment will be clean if I can still get around. But thanks, Joel. I appreciate it. A lot of you guys have been super sweet to me, and I really am. I'm so thankful because this all stemmed back from a buddy of mine passing away, and it just, you guys are incredible. You guys are just awesome. Is that? Oh, okay, cool. Puts a link up for me. I'll put that up there. Thanks, Joel. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, right on. So it's right what it's like in McCluskey. Sweet. I'm gonna put that right over here. Excuse me a sec. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for that, Joel. It's always nice to see, different venues and cool places and stuff. And again, Ontario is pretty close to my heart. I haven't been there in so long. I really should make it a point to at least travel a little bit more before, this thing gives out because, as you can hear, I'm a little rattly. Smoking doesn't help, but I recorded this a few years back when I lived there. Right on, man. I'll definitely check that out when I can. If I click on that, I'll be apparently off of here, but let's not do that. I will definitely check that out. I really appreciate that, Joel. Thanks, man. And thanks for watching too. Because I remember you commented, I believe, on a video. I remember seeing your name, and I think we've talked a couple times before. And you're a cool dude, man. You're straight ahead. You're straight up. But yeah, no, I'll definitely take care of the injury for sure. Accidents happen. It happened really fast. I didn't think, because I usually have pretty good balance on ice, but apparently I don't. So, yeah, it just, you know, my foot came out. I sat straight down on my right foot and spirally fractured my fibula. I almost tried to put tibia and fibula in the same. Anyway, you get the point. I'm in a lot of pain, but, you know, we're making it through. And since I look like Jesus, everybody tells me, you know, hey, it can't be that bad. Oh, for God's sakes, literally. I'm not that good. That's for sure. Yep. It's nice to have Ruby in here. Where are you, my girl? Where are you? You know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's really nice to talk to you, too. People call you Rubes. I'll call you Rubes, too. It's nice to talk to you, Rubes, for sure. When I heard about your buddy, I was... Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I remember that. I really thank you for that. You know what Billy Joel says, right? Only the good die young. And yeah. I mean, Donnie was badass, man. You know, he's still badass in my opinion. I still owe that guy a whiskey. You know, and geez, it's hard to really put into terms where we can all understand, you know, where that comes from. I miss him. I miss him every day. I always half expect, you know, the phone to ring and go, you know, he's going to come on the phone, you know, what's up, effer? You know, it's just the way he was, just the way he talked, and pretty abrasive, and I loved him for it. You know, we could be, here's the funny thing. He used to call me up directly when he's directly outside the apartment, right? And he'd be, I'm already here, man. You better get in here. Let's go for a drink. And then, you know, it wasn't at this place, but it was at my old place, and I wasn't with Lisa at the time. I was with somebody else who I like to, you know, lovingly call dumbass. We'll just put it that way. Anyway. And I'd be like, okay, man, I'll be right out. And he goes, I don't care what you're wearing. Just come on. And then most of the time it would just be in jammies, like, you know, pajama pants like I have on right now. You know, not so much a house coat, but just, you know, not even fixing myself up. Just get up, go, have a whiskey with them. You know, we'll catch a live band back when venues were a thing. And, you know, do you live or live to go live? Live to go live. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, this is, again, Flav, this is the first time I've done it, so I'm glad you're here. Huh. Do you live live or live to go live? Yeah. So it took me a couple of tries there, Flav. Come on, man. Yeah, see, that's a good question. I don't know. You know, you tell me. You tell me. Live and live for the same shit. Yeah. Yep, for sure. As far as I'm concerned, they are. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the dumbest either. Well, I just look dumb. I just play dumb on TV, right? Play dumb in Neverland TV. Yeah, I could really get into this, man. I could dig this. You know, even doing this once a week, that'd be all right. You know, and since I have time now, right? So, and that's what I was saying in my last video. I don't know if you guys would want this too much, but hi. So I don't know. That's up to you. Live life or go live. See? Right? We're in tune, man, because I was just thinking that. Nice to hear from you. Talk to you later. Thanks for the talk. Hey, man, anytime. Anytime. Drop me a line anytime you want. Actually, you can have me on Facebook if you want to there, buddy. So my full name, just like on here. Same thing. You go right ahead. You can find me. You take care of yourself, Joel. And, you know, I'll say it to you, too. Remember, if you're working too hard, oh, geez, I'm not really the right person to be saying this right now. You're doing it wrong, right? But no, take care of yourself, buddy, and make sure you restring that tack of mine. And, you know, if you put up more videos, I'm definitely going to watch them. If you put up any videos at all, you know, I want to see your chops. I want to see what you got. But yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of the guitar. And, you know, if you got to go, I understand. It's cool. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Danny's going to be here. Yay. It's about time I gave back to Danny what he's given me, right? Or what he's given us. So, oh boy. Yeah. I love you guys to death, man. You guys have always been supporters since pretty much when I started taking this stuff seriously, you know, and, I couldn't even count the time now, you know, when that happened. Maybe you know better than I would. I don't know how long ago that was, but, Toronto Fire, T-Dot Heat. I always say, check them out. You got to check them out, you know. And I'm not just putting you over trying to stroke you there. Oh, yeah, maybe I should message him on Facebook. That's probably a good idea. Let's see. that. So we're going to go. Nope, that's you, Flab. I got to find Danny. Hold on. There we go, Joel. If you're still there, I got your friend request. We're good. New message. Forgive me. I'm just going to talk out loud while I'm typing. That's what we do. We talk out loud, apparently. To Danny. All right. Hey, buddy. I'm live on my channel. Paying you back. There you go. Yeah, I just hope he's not working or nothing. You know, we're busy with the family here. You know, that's what I was hoping for you too. Always done work at 4. Okay, it's 4:43 here, so obviously. Toronto Fire, know the band Sacrifice. Oh, there you go. Man, you guys talk away. I can't say I've ever heard the name Sacrifice, but yes, sir. Oh boy. Yep. Well, see, Ruby, did you get to know me through Flav? Was it through? Because I'm not too sure. Huh. You know, I'm just glad you're here. You know, this is pretty super cool. I think I might keep doing this. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, now that my computer can handle it, I'll see if because I got new parts in my PC tower, and you know, thanks to Nick, if he's still here, I doubt it, but and they work pretty smooth, man, as you can see. Hopefully, it's coming across okay. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'll try to go live more often. I'll do the best I can. You know, now that I have time, imagine that. I'd like to have you back on the channel, Flab. That'd be cool. I mean, I know it kind of sounds shitty with the speaker on the phone, but you know, it's probably the best I can do for now until I learn how to, you know what I mean? I'll try to pull you in another window or something. Oh, thanks, Ruby. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys knew each other because you guys are pretty much from the same area. I don't know what same area, but same province, right? Ontario. You should get to know Flav and Toronto Fire and Danny from T. Heat. Man, they're stellar people. You'd love them. You would totally love them. And go check out stuff while you're at it. You know, entertaining as hell, especially when they. Oh, that's right. You are in Newfoundland. I'm sorry. I knew that. Where's my brain at, right? But yeah, they have really entertaining stuff, especially when they get together and like do like a dual vlog. It's I've always said it, and I'm not trying to stroke you, Flav. I'm not, you know, but yeah, maybe a little bit. You know, it's really cool when they get together because it's funny. They're natural. You know, Flav's always, you know, always really funny, and Danny's just, you know, Danny's Danny, man. I mean, he's crazier than a bucket of hammers, and that's why we love him so much. So it works. It's a good dynamic. The dynamic duo. Geez, how did I forget you were in Newfoundland? That's another place I haven't been in, well, years now. Geez, last time I was there, St. John's, I think it was. Or just outside of St. John's. That was years ago. I'd say, at least 10, maybe 9 or 10 years ago, something like that. Always a good spot. Oh, Cass, you're on here? What? Okay, huge shout out to Cass, who lives in the neighboring city, Moncton. I can say it. I didn't know you were watching. How you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. I'm doing okay. Everything's fine. As far as that goes. Let's see. Oh, Corner Brook. Ah, okay. Yeah, nope. Can't say ever been. Back in my... See, it's hard for me to really... like remember everything from back then too, because I was always on the sauce. So I make no bones about it. Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny that way. I didn't know Cass was watching. How you doing, sweetheart? Hopefully everything's well in Cass land and everything's going great. She's an awesome person. She's one of Lisa's family members, one of our family members, not just Lisa's, mine too. She's a good girl, that one. Hope everything's going okay over there, Cash. You know, the wife and the kids and the whole shebang. Maybe I shouldn't say wife, but I just did anyway. You send them my love. I haven't been to Moncton, jeez, let alone, anywhere else in a while. That's where Lisa's from, by the way, everybody. She's from there. I try to go take a visit with Lisa when she goes. Not every time, but as much as I can. Oh my God, Salty's in here. Matty! Holy jumpets. That's another friendly face that I love to death. How are you, buddy? This is the first time I'm going live, man. I'm just trying this out. I'm just talking at you. Broke my ankle, buddy. I'm just here wasting time. That's pretty much it. It's good to see you. Oh, well, no bacon shaking. Just me in the cold in my Hugh Hefner house coat. Yeah, you like that? Do I look good? Am I doing this right? Yeah, Mr. Salty Creek. Matty, he is an amazing bass player. He plays for our sister band. I sing for Awake by Sunday. He plays for Sheltered. This is our sister band. We always call ourselves Sheltered by Sunday or Awake by Sheltered. So if it wasn't for them, we would never have a start. When I was talking about the venue earlier, Nicky Z's, we'd never have our start there. I love that guy to death. One of my besties ever. Chilling like a villain, yeah. The bad guy, right? But no, it's really good to see you, Salt, man. What the hell are you doing? What's up? How's Amanda and the kids? Everything going cool? Yeah, right? Bad guy. Totally stole that, by the way, from Razor Ramon, the wrestler. Gimmicks. Gimmick, right? It's all about gimmicks. Just somebody called me that one day, and I kind of stuck. It's like the whole Superman thing to feed my own ego, right? I don't even have one, but I say that sarcastically every time. It's hard to explain, everything, all the taglines, like good guy, bad guy. I get a lot of questions about that all the time. It's like, why do you call yourself that? What the F? I'm going to try to keep language semi-fucking decent. Anyway, people have been asking me all the time, how can you call yourself that? Like, what? What does that even mean? And it's for me to know, and it's even funnier because as soon as, I don't try to sell anything over, but as soon as they say something like that, like, what is that? What? I'm just going, you'll never know. But no, it's really good to see you, Salt, man. Listen, dude, give me a call anytime. I'm free for the next 8 to 12 weeks estimated, so it's not like I'm going too far. Oh, here we go. Enjoying the weekend off. Famous good. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, just remember if you're walking on the ice there, Salt Man, just make sure you watch where you're going, because if you happen to fall, don't fall on your foot. Yep, spiral fracture. Somehow, and I was just saying this earlier, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself for other people, but yeah, spiral fracture. So somehow I avoided, I was sitting on the stretcher in the back in day surgery, that area, and they were putting the cast on. And the guy that put the cast on, I said this in my previous video, but the guy that put the cast on mentioned I might need a screw in my ankle. Now, because usually spiral fractures, and again, like I said, don't look this up. Do not look it up, because if you injure yourself somehow, you're always going to see or read something more horrible. Yeah, so I, clicked out of that tab. Usually, yeah, you're supposed to have hardware like plates or rods or screws. It's just the way your bone breaks. It's straight up the middle. It's my fibula. It's the smaller bone on the outside of your leg. I managed to really fuck it up this time. Let's see. Not good, I feel for you. Thanks, Rubes. I mean, yeah. It hurts. It really does. Salt Man. Did you guys get a new bass player? Nope. Well, I don't know if you'd say new. New, yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. His name's Ryan Walton. I don't know if you met him before or not. He's a decent fella, man. He's super sweet, down to earth. He filled in for Jeff when Jeff had to go to Montreal for a little while. Or not, I'm sorry, not Montreal, PEI for a little while. It's either for work or he's just, he had to leave for a bit. Yes, Queez's bass player. Yep, same guy. I'm sure you know him. I'm sure you know him. Really soft-spoken dude, down to earth. Really nice, super sweet. Him and Sherry, his girlfriend, both are great people. Yep, good dude. you know. Listen, Salt, you guys still rehearsing or what? Like I've been talking to Beaver, but just about other stuff. I didn't get a chance to ask him if Sheltered's coming back together for real, for real. You know, I would really love to see that. You know, it's just, you know, it's too long coming, right? I mean, the last time you guys played was with us, and that was, you know, you played a hell of a spot too. That was so good to hear you guys again, man. Like especially with the originals and some of the covers. Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. You know, I know everybody's, you know, got families, and especially you. You're busy with the kids and the girlfriend and everything. And I understand that. I get that. But no, you guys are super talented, man. I really love your stuff. I was just listening to your CD. These guys, Sheltered, put out a CD a long time ago called The Lionhearted. I listen to that, you know, when I can. I've got that right in my folder. I wonder if it's actually right here. I can't play it on here because it's copyright material, right? But yeah, I got it right there in my folder. I pull it out when, you know. Oh my God, Trace. Hey, buddy. Long time no talk to. Hey, Ty, I hope all is well. Maybe soon you can come see some of us old timers. I wouldn't call you old timers because all you guys would gang up and kick my ass. You know, not only musically, but physically. But hey, you know, well, Trace, it's really good to see you in the little chat window. Well, that's awesome. Speaking of really cool musicians, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a few coming in and out, but I'm very gracious. Tracy used to play for a band called Karma, and this was a long time ago in the same venue I was talking about earlier. Sorry, Trace, I'm just backtracking. I won't try to put you over too much, I promise. I know, because I'd hate that. Just to make you blush a little bit, buddy. Oh, I'm sending love right back to you, man. You know, I'm a little down and out right now. Broke my ankle, but hey, things are good. And speaking of other musicians, Patty Pat, a Walsh in the Woods. Go check him out. Can't stay long but high. Well, hello. You know, I get some pretty cool people in here, man. I actually might do this more often, you know, now that I have 8 to 12 weeks time, right? I just might. How's it going over there, Patty? How's the weather in PEI? You know, I really like your stuff lately too, man. Your channel's looking spot on. I'm really enjoying it. But Trace, yeah, sorry. He used to play in a band called Karma, which is one of my best friends. The singer for that band pretty much helped me get my chops too. His name's Sean. You know, and that was an amazing 80s tribute rock band. Tracy's been in multiple bands, you know. It's kind of funny, Trace. I hope you're still here, but cold out in the cabin. Oh, you're out in the cabin. Right on, buddy. You did a really good job with that, by the way. That's really well built. You know, I love watching the process of it too, man. I really like your steak videos, your tea videos, or just like out there, you know. There's an instrumental that you had on. I'm sorry, Trace. I know I'm bouncing around. There's an instrumental you had on one of your videos. It wasn't, I think it was like 3 videos ago. It wasn't that long ago. I really liked that song. I was wondering if that was either your stuff or, you know, Sleepy Driver, or I forget who you use. That was really cool, you know. It's always nice to see shots of you, you know, walking through. It's awesome. You guys got to check out the channel. I won't even bother saying it because you can see for yourselves. Walsh in the Woods right there on YouTube, right here. But getting back to you, Trace, yeah. Again, I'm not going to try to put you over because that's embarrassing, and I wouldn't do that to you. So, amazing lead guitar player. The guy's got chops like you wouldn't believe. You really know your effects for sure. And just your meedlies are spot on. I mean, but also a great dude, a really, really good dude to sit back and hang out with and talk to. And I really appreciate you coming in here, Trace. That's awesome, man. Oh, wow. There are free sites for music. Later, bro, get better. Thanks, Patty. I love you, man. Mwah. Thanks for stopping in. I'll keep in touch with you. Really love that song. I love this. I love that song. Copyright. Yep, you damn right. Yeah, but no, seriously, Trace, thanks for stopping by. I know I'm bouncing all over the place here. So, broken ankle, broken right ankle, spiral fracture. Off work for a while. This is the first time I'm going live. I've never done this before, so hopefully I'm doing okay. I don't know, maybe Rubes can tell me off. I don't know. But no, everything's kind of not cool that way, but I get a chance to sit back and rest and try to take care of myself, which is something I should have done a long time ago. Oh, thanks. Come on, I wasn't fishing for nothing. You're a good girl too, you know. Thanks for adding me to Facebook there, Ruby. That's awesome. You know, you have a beautiful family. You have really nice looking people in your family for sure. They look all friendly. Um, but anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm just down and out for a while. Estimated 2 months, 2.5 months. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I might keep this up. I might keep going live. You know, it all depends on what you guys want me to do. You know, it's always nice to talk to everybody as much as I can. Trace, that was a nice surprise, man. It's really good to hear from you. Really good to see you. I love that guy. And Salt, man. I mean, come on. You know, such a long history, man. I wish you were sitting right here. You know, there's beer in the fridge. I just don't know if I can touch it. Maybe later on. Oh yeah, but Salt, if you want to come up anytime, for sure. I'm gonna be right here. I'm not gonna be moving too far. So, unfortunately. But if you're ever in town, let me know. Send me a Facebook message or give me a call. I still have the same number as I gave you before, so beer and painkillers, good mix. Well, no painkillers, no medication. It's just all extra strength ibuprofen for now, Life brand. So I don't do so well with painkillers, man. I get messed the fuck up. I mean, gone, gonzoed. Yeah, no, I know, and yeah. Well, I told the doctor, you know, my long history with addiction to painkiller, pillar, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I'm in a lot of pain. Okay, come on. Uh, no, I'm just that dumb. I can't speak English real good. Um, no painkillers. Just trying to keep the swelling down. I have to keep my leg elevated. Right now, I'm taking a break from elevating my leg because that couch over there, yeah, it's going to be my home for a while. So whiskey and Tylenol. You damn right, buddy. You got that right. Hard all winter. Great time to relax, embrace it. Yeah, yeah. Because Lord knows, if I didn't hate winter before, now I really do. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done. The winter can just go. You know what I mean? You know, all it took was one bad spill, right? Thinking I'm safe and oh, this looks like you know, because I take the trail every day and I'm like, yeah, oof. Yeah, definitely. You know, especially in Newfoundland, for God's sakes. Corner Brook, I hear you guys get really bad weather all the time too. You know, so you share the pain with me, or with us, I should say, because Salty's from around here too. Um, yeah, no painkillers, just straight up extra strength ibuprofen. You know, um, yeah, no doubt. You know, man, yeah, winter sucks. Winter sucks. Not. It used to be my favorite season when I was a kid, but not so much right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and all I have to do is show you my cast. This, you know, and this is why I don't like winter. This is why it's so stupid, because that's what I got. Hey, yeah, Precious. Yeah, exactly. She's giving me the stank eye. Well, you wouldn't be far off. It hurts. It definitely hurts. It's cute though, isn't it? Definitely going for showing some leg. I have to click back over to my Facebook. Excuse me a second. Yep, definitely something else. But yeah, Cass, if you're still here, hi. We love you and miss you. Um, all kinds of cool people coming on. I figured, you know, you guys would have a chance to catch up with me or whatever, right? Oh yeah, definitely. When we were kids, you know, you can go outside, play in the snow, and you know, nothing would bother you. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny how this didn't happen to me beforehand, because you know, all roly poly, right? And I'm all jumping out there making snow angels or jumping off of roofs of houses. Yeah, I used to do that, and it never happened. So you know, just when you think you're indestructible, you know, Superman. Yeah, the S stands for super suck. Okay. Yeesh. Yikes. Um, but yeah, just remember to always, you know, take a look where you're walking, you know, and if you drive and you're trying to walk to your car, please make sure you're careful, because if you damage yourself, you can't drive away. You can't exactly, you know, get in your car and go, okay, first gear, whatever. If you drive a standard, I mean, right? Put your foot in the clutch. Just not a, I'm just rambling now. You know, I just don't give a shit. I'm just rambling. Just rambling. But, yeah, no, it's definitely good to see everybody. Um, it's good to be here, right? Um, I really don't have a whole lot to say other than that. As far as pain scale 1 to 10, I'd say about right now it's about a 9.5. It hurts, but I'm just trying to, grit through it. Uh, I've been taking multivitamins every day too, and they seem to help. I'm always trying to stay sort of healthy while I'm smoking and drinking and whatever. But I haven't touched a drop of alcohol since the night I fell. So you know, it wasn't the booze that threw me off. It was just ice, man. You go to step and you think it's like hard snow, and you think you'd be okay because I got the shit kickers on. I got boots, that cover my ankle, and I think that's half of the problem. And you take one false step, and you think that because it looked. This is really descriptive, but it looks, I was looking down. I'm like, okay, great, the trail. But see, the thing is, the trail has when they plow, the snowbank's still there, but just before the snowbank, it's like that little pathway. So anyway, on the pathway, and try to step on top of because it's all hard snow, right? And it's all bumpy, and it's all like people have already made their footholds through that before it rained. I guess that night because I wasn't even out in the rain. I was staying at the bar, chilling with my buddies and somebody I work with too. And so it's about I'd say 2 a.m. when I'm walking, and I put my foot down on one of those bumpy spots, and sure enough, it wasn't snow that was all packed on. It was ice covered in snow. So it kind of rained, drizzled a little bit, and then I guess froze over because it was like minus 20 some odd. I wasn't even outside, but sure enough, I put my foot down on top of one of those footholes or in between the foothold, and my foot slipped in one of those footholes, and I came right straight down on top of my ankle. And I remember looking behind me and seeing nothing but a sheet of ice where my foot was. You know what I mean? Like just scraped off the top layer of snow. And I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stand up. If it was at least 5 minutes, I was scared. I had my bag with my uniform in it, and that pretty much helped break my fall, which is awesome. Pretty lucky. Because I worked that night. Had a great day at work. I mean, working with James, who, I really appreciate a lot, helps me out quite a bit. And, oh, sorry, Ruby. I hate cleaning off my rig to get to work, let alone walking in this shit. Yep, I agree. Oh, excuse me, going to Facebook for a second. Yeah, I see. Good question. It's funny you bring that up, man, because, and I won't say it on here, but you're the first person I had in mind. I'll put it to you that way. How about that? We're lucky either way. I was actually pulling for you, just for the record. Where was I? Yeah, so came right down on my ankle and couldn't stand up. I couldn't get up. Like I tried to get up and just, because I knew I screwed something up. I knew something happened. It's either I was thinking sprain, first of all. I was thinking badly bruised. No, spinal fracture. And somehow, like I said in my previous video, I just literally went, and then got myself up on my feet and somehow managed to, it wasn't that bad because I think I was in shock from the whole thing because I didn't really feel too bad. Like I felt pain on the outside of my foot, but I managed to walk home. I mean, thank God, because, the first thought in my mind, oh shit, I can't get up. I'm going to have to army crawl it, but I'm glad it didn't happen. Yeah, and me being stupid, I walked 2 days before I went to the hospital on that, and pretty much walking on my heel, like say this is my foot, this is the blade of my foot. It's walking on my heel and putting pressure this way instead of out to the blade of my foot. Because in the picture, you'll see like a line, a great big bruise along the blade of my foot right there. That's pretty much where it's all screwed up. So that's the breaks up on the inside of my foot, right in the middle, I guess. Just right where the fibula meets your ankle bone. That's pretty much where it's split. It's like, oh God. I shouldn't have walked on that. Because again, first thing I was thinking of was sleep because I've been so exhausted this last few weeks anyway. I haven't been able to sleep much. The job I have now is tough. I can't mention it on here, but um, you know, and that's hard enough because everything in that building's all heavy and stuff. There's no stairs to climb, thank God. Uh, but yeah, it was painful, man. I mean, and I remember coming home that night. You know, 3 seats to the wind into the Globe Point. I didn't get too screwed up, but you know, remember talking to Lise, you know, explaining what happened, and you know, she was at a friend's place, and I called her frantically, like, "Look, I really screwed myself up," and you know, Angela, if you're out there, thank you for, you know, at least having fun with Lise and stuff and watching out over. So she hurried home, or she came back home, and you know, filled her in. And yeah, I got some sleep that night. And the next night after that, I slept like a baby. You know, it just because I had time off of work anyway. I got James, like I said, the guy that I work with, filled in for me on what's today, Saturday. Yesterday, I had to work 5 to 1, and he graciously took the shift. And my bosses have been great. I've been talking to them back and forth, like I keep saying, and you know, all they wish is just for me to feel better. You know. And all you guys, I can't ask for anything better. You guys have been super sweet, super kind. And I thank you for it big time. Let's see what we got. 5 years ago, I took a spill on ice. I hurt my shoulder, breaking my fall with my arm out. It's still been fucked up since. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that, man. Ouch. I think I remember you telling me about that. But 5 years ago. Yeah, that sounds, because I can remember vaguely something about that. I'm sorry it still gives you trouble. You know, of course you take a spill on ice. That's what we do. You know, that's how you know you're the best, because it always happens to the best of us. Right? Like, oh, it fucking sucks. It really does. It's, yeah, especially on your shoulder, man. And I said before previously, like, you know, I'm thankful that, you know, nothing else got screwed up. Like, you know, my pelvic bone could have been shifted, or, you know what I mean? Like, up my leg, my hips, you know, I'm getting older now. So, you know, the old stereotypical joke, you know, don't break your hip. Could have been my ribs, you know, could have been a shoulder. I already have a bad shoulder as it is. And I couldn't imagine, you know, falling on your shoulder and screwing that up. That would suck. That would suck, you know, and, it's kind of funny too, you know, the human body, what it does, it's kind of like, you know, a scared goat when it locks up and falls over. It's funny what your body does and how tense it gets when you know something's about to happen to you. You know what I mean? And that causes more injuries I've read or I've heard of than I think the actual injury itself. Since I took the spill, I haven't said this. The tips of my fingers have I'm getting pins and needles there. So I knew I screwed some nerve up or pinched a nerve in my neck because that's sore too. And I think it's just from tension up and falling over. It's nothing major, you know, but still, I mean, it's funny what bodies do. You know what I mean? Like, I can't describe that any other way. So it's just human nature, I guess. You know, we always destroy ourselves, right? So, geez, you know, I'm sorry that happened to you, though, buddy. I mean, that's ouchy. Like, I couldn't imagine. Well, I'm glad you're going to be okay, Tyler. Could have been a lot worse. Sucks, though, being laid up. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really does, you know. Um, Especially during the middle of winter time, and you're just trying to, right? Could have happened at a better time, lack of a better term, but no, I'm just thankful that I have a job to go back to when everything heals up, and it's pretty bad, but what are you gonna do? You know. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You know, thanks for being so sweet, Ruby. I really appreciate you. Where are we at here? And it happens in slow mo when you're going down. Yeah, totally right. Like, it's exactly what I mean. Like, everything, like, your life flashes before your eyes, right? And you know, as soon as it happens, it could happen in a fraction of a second. But that's exactly how it feels. That's so funny you said that, because that's exactly how I felt. I know it happened all quickly, but it's just like, oh shoot, you know, you get that in the back head, and you tense up, and like, yeah, exactly. Oh, bam, and then right. Same thing. Don't forget the head. Don't forget the head. Yeah, you know. I don't know if you want to smack your head on the ice because, yikes, there could be more problems that way. I'll tell you. Uh, it's one of those things too. That's so funny. It's so funny we bring this up too, Assault, because it's so true. Because 9 times out of 10, that's gonna either save you or screw you. And I think 9 times out of 10 it screws you. That's just my opinion. You don't want to hit that. No. You want to take care of the computer up here, right? Yeesh. I mean, there's a lot of excuses that I could say how dumb I can be or how goofy I can be. I'm sure I must have smacked my head hard somewhere because at least I'm entertaining. At least I try to be, Hey. No, I'm just nuts, Maybe I need a slap in the head or something to hit me in the head. Who knows? Might fix something. I just hope it don't turn out to be boring. That would suck. No, you don't want to hit your head on the ice, especially on the ice. This hard head, though, I think I might crack a few ice sheets here and there. Ice sheets? You know what I mean. See, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't. Got a split. Keep up the vids. I'll talk with you after. Absolutely, my brother. I love you to death. Brother from a different mother and father. By the way, say hi to him for me. And say hi to Amanda and the kids. Hopefully everybody's doing fine. I send a lot of love. And thanks for hanging out, man. I didn't expect you to come in. I was just thinking about you the other day. That's really funny. Anyways, you go do your thing, and you know the number. And if you don't, message me. I'll give it to you. No problem. And we'll hang out soon. Cheers, buddy. I love you, man. What a good guy. One of my favorites, hell of a bass player. Hell of a talent. Yeah, well, thanks, Ruby. I will be okay. Right now it's not so okay, but I will be. I have faith. I'm thinking, rock on to you too, homie. My brother. My man. I miss you to death. Yeah, next time you're in town, let me know. Send me a message or call me. It's going to be a long road to recovery, but, what are you going to do? And now that I have time in my hands, which is something I'm not so much of a fan of because I'm always out there doing stuff, busy, whatever. It's something. I mean, I really did it this time. I don't do nothing small. I'm just clicking over to YouTube, or not YouTube, sorry. This is YouTube. I'm clicking over to Facebook again. I don't mean to be rude. Yeah, for sure. And it's, geez, I'm getting messages all over the place here. Yeah, you bet. Oh, thanks for watching. That's cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens from here. I'll keep you guys all posted. Oh, you gotta go, do you? Oh, White Russians. Olay. Well, that's not the right thing to say, but you get the point. Have like 3 for me, would you? I always call them Thai drinks. You put a whole bunch of vodka in there, or whatever you're using, and a little spritz of whatever, like milk or whatever the hell it is you're doing. So have 3 strong ones for me. Well, not too strong. Maybe 2.5 strong ones. I call them Thai drinks. Have a Thai drink for me. And you take care of yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out. You're so super sweet. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my love to the family. I'll keep you guys posted. It's coming up in an hour here. I think it's about time I go, back over there to go lift up my leg. And, that didn't sound right, but you get the point. And get another cup of shut the hell up because I'm empty. So, yeah. Oh, loves you back. Oh, you're cool. You are cool shit. I really like you. I'm glad that you found me. I'm glad we found each other. I'm glad this is awesome. I mean, this is what it's all about. None of this bullshit because I don't have one. I don't own one. Don't need one. But this is more important. I mean, if I can't be out there with you, at least I can do this from home. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it. I'm going to go try to get some rest. I mean, it's not much else for me to do. I don't know, I might clean up the kitchen a little bit if I can hobble over there. Luckily enough, I have, counters and tables and space to walk around and everything. But you guys take care. I really appreciate today. I really appreciate you guys were here. And Cass, huge shout out to you, my love, if you're still watching. Moncton soon, as soon as this is over and done with. I already planned a trip to go with Lisa anyway. So hopefully, if you're still watching, hopefully, we can get together at some point and, shoot the breeze, shoot the shit, and, just be around each other, man, because that's what it's all about. But listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Nice surprises in there. Tracy, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. I really needed that today, guys and dolls. Salty, of course. Patty Pat, love you. Yeah, so I guess that's it. But listen, like I said, you guys take care. I love you all, separately, equally, and a whole bunch. Please do me a favor. Remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. Try not to do that to yourself. Huge thank you for everybody. I mean, you guys have been so sweet. I can't describe, how I feel about that. It's overwhelming. I feel very gracious, and I take it as such. But it's been over an hour. I think it's time for me to, if you guys want, again, since you have been, I don't know if this gets posted up, please feel free to leave more comments if you want to. I'm not too far. I'm literally like 3 feet this way, like right over here. So I will check in, whenever I can, when I'm never not unconscious, I guess. So love you guys. Thanks for watching the live stream. Success. Maybe next time more people, right? We can all talk to each other. And this is cool. I'm going to do this again. Thank you, especially to Nick, for showing up, to the guy that's responsible for this clear camera and the better equipment. Thank you to him. Love you, buddy. And yeah. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I am going to go. So bad guy / good guy, super hurt man, out. Thanks a lot, you guys. Love yous. Later.